Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me for the next part of our story. So grab a comfy seat, maybe a warm drink, and let's dive right back in. Over the next few weeks, Mom and Dad were a whirlwind of activity, working tirelessly to turn the old house back into a warm and welcoming home. Dad, a self-proclaimed DIY expert, at least in his own mind, was practically buzzing with ideas. He saw endless potential in every nook and cranny of the old place, his imagination running wild with plans for renovations and improvements. He'd already given the entire house a fresh coat of paint, both inside and out. It looked almost brand new, and he couldn't have been prouder of his handiwork. Meanwhile, Mam was in her element, taking charge of all the soft furnishings and interior design. With years of experience designing intricate costumes for her Irish dance students, she had a natural eye for color, texture, and style. Her sewing machine was whirring away day and night as she crafted beautiful new curtains for every single window in the house, adding her own personal touch to each room. Grace's room was transformed into a fairy tale dream. The walls were painted a brilliant, cheerful pink, and Mam had stenciled delicate butterflies and graceful ballerinas dancing all over them. It was a room fit for a princess, but her brother George was not impressed in the slightest. He thought it was, in his words, totally lame. George, being a huge fan of Minecraft, had a very different vision for his space. His walls were a vibrant green, crawling with pixelated zombies and spooky skeletons. He declared it the most epic bedroom in the history of bedrooms. He was absolutely thrilled with it. The two rooms couldn't have been more different, but they perfectly reflected the personalities of the two siblings. They were all beginning to settle into their new life beautifully. Both Grace and George had started at the local village school, and thankfully, everyone was incredibly friendly and welcoming. They were already making new friends, which made the big move feel so much smoother and less daunting for everyone. The whole family was starting to feel like they truly belonged. As the days grew shorter and the leaves began to turn, a palpable buzz of excitement started to fill the village air. You could almost smell Halloween approaching. All the children were chattering excitedly about their plans, eagerly looking forward to dressing up and going trick-or-treating with their new friends. Grace, ever the classic romantic, decided she was going to be a princess again this year. It was her absolute favorite costume, and she couldn't imagine being anything else. George, on the other hand, rolled his eyes at her lack of imagination. He had much grander and spookier plans. He was going to be a terrifying zombie, and he was already practicing his ghoulish moans and lurching walk. He couldn't wait to see the looks on people's faces when he appeared at their front doors. It was going to be so much fun. As she did every year, their mammy was busy making both of their costumes from scratch. And it seemed like word of her talent had spread, because she was also making costumes for half the children in the village. She didn't mind one bit, though. Seeing the pure joy on all the kids' faces as they transformed into their favorite characters brought her so much happiness. Everyone was hoping for a perfect Halloween, a wonderful first one in their new home. And that's where we'll leave it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to continue the story with you next time. Until then, take care and bye for now.